carving for me, it's like freedom. If you edge your ski, you get so much power from the ground, from the ski.
The connection of the ski to the snow, that feeling that you can play with that energy, that makes it amazing.
I knew ski tuning since I was a little girl because I was a ski racer, and it's really important, and now V-Edge makes it available for every skier.
V-Edge is our latest innovation. In the machine you see behind me, we are actually able to make a variable angle. It's a new feeling. It's like rails on the slope which guide you through the turn.
I'm a racehorse trainer here at Whitsbury, and I'm training 40 to 50 flat horses year in, year out. I've been here for nearly 8 years. Yeah, we've done well here. I think it's done us very well. I mean, I've been training for about 30 years now, and I've been very lucky this year to have some very good horses. You have a vet around most days during the full training, but obviously things that do go wrong, and we have to keep them in peak fitness. We will take bloods reasonably frequently. That's when you need a good veterinary surgeon to help you with the scoping, blood testing, that sort of thing. And the Pinkham Equine services are very close to us here. The margins are, are very, very tight between winning and losing. So obviously to have a really good veterinary service is extremely important. Charlie Pinkham and his team have done me very well.
I think by seeing David, you get somebody who is completely genuine. And you get somebody who is interested in people and in helping people. When I decided that I wanted to have some life coaching, I spoke to him. He was the best person for me, I knew that, and my husband knew that. I started meeting up with David in a cafe, just having a chat about things. Asking for help is actually a huge release in the first place, and it makes you feel an awful lot better. And the more you ask for help, the more you find that there are people who are really willing to help you. And each time it just gets easier. That first step is the hardest.
Having had a background of Olympic swimming success and all the things that went with having a career as a professional athlete, I'm still a 56-year-old bloke that's trying to keep my family going, keep myself healthy and do a day's work.
And then just make sure that your core is really locked in tight.
The lockdown period sort of knocked me off any form of exercise routine I had because it was a very different routine.
4, good, chin up chest.
I know in
5,
myself I want to be fitter.
6,
I want to have health and wellness for my life. Swimming has been my go-to place, right? I feel at home there. It's the fluidity. I actually like the kinesthetic feel of the water. And this is a great pool at Braywick. And yet, getting strength and power to couple with the swimming stuff is really important. And so they go together for me. I don't think you can kid yourself that when you've not done something, to restart again takes a bit of commitment.
4, 5, 6.
You can't expect the facility to make you fitter. You've got to use the facility to become fitter. And what is important to me is that I maintain and get a level of health. And I think I'll be able to carry on living my life with my kids, my work and everything if I'm a healthier person. So this is all part of something that I want to do for myself.
There's nothing better than being in the mountains, going places where I cannot go without the help of others. And that's why taking a ski guide is, for me, essential. He'll take you to the best snow, he'll take you to where it's safest, and you don't waste any time. I don't like to have easy light, I like to test myself, I like to test the lens and the equipment. The light is actually highlighting all the best elements of what what's happening or what I'm seeing and feeling there, which is the energy, the dynamics, the subtlety and the crystals floating in the air. The camera will capture the moment that I'm experiencing. It's not something I'm creating, it's just what nature gives me. My photography is very natural, it's of the moment, it's what I feel, what I see, and what I like to share.
For us, it's not about just sticking to the guidelines, it's seeing what we can do to better that. One of the things which we are doing is we're treating all of our kit and all of our high-level touch points with an antivirus shield. It's very simple to use, but it just requires a little bit of time, carefully making sure that we cover all the touch points, so that the chemical coats it and it can do its job. Obviously, it is a costly system, which is why we're quite proud to be going above and beyond and investing in that technology. It's peace of mind for staff, which is fantastic, makes people feel comfortable being in the building, but also for our members and our customers, they know that if they are jumping on a piece of gym kit or they're flushing a toilet or opening a door, there's that extra level of protection that we've put in place to make sure that viruses and bacteria are not going onto their skin.
The shoulder is a 360-degree joint. It moves in all directions, so the stability is a little bit lacking. Now, tennis, the shoulder is prone to injury, and we see a lot of shoulder injuries as a result. We have a new shoulder clinic, both at Parkstone and at West Hants. We see a lot of sporty people, but in particular at West Hants tennis, obviously. From there we can assess and treat all sorts of shoulder problems. There's a lot, there's rotator cuff problems, you've got jointy, bony issues, you can get pain from the neck that refers into the shoulder. What we've created is a service where we'll assess and treat it, but also the option to have an ultrasound scan to help hone in on that diagnosis. So it's a really efficient and professional way of getting assessed and treated at BWT.
The overall atmosphere we try to create at the barn is more like a place of well-being. So in that regard, it's more like a spa than the dreaded dental practice. To make the patient experience more pleasurable for the patients, they have to be relaxed. We want our patients to really feel welcomed, relaxed, taken care of.
We actually searched for a dentist about a year ago that would suit our family and found the barn, and I am really pleased with it. I enjoy coming to see Michael. He's so personable and clear about everything he tells you. I think it's been a great choice for us.
Now we've been living with the result for a while, you do forget what it was like before. The kitchen was looking a bit tired, the conservatory could come down. It opened it all out and it just gave us a much bigger space and a better use of the space.
New Dimension were recommended by the architect and also a friend of ours as well, who is a builder, and they were fantastic throughout.
We also had cladding put around the house because we wanted to improve the overall look of the house.
It was all brick, it was all rather dark. It's been up there about a year, so it's starting to silver down and starting to look the way we want it, which is a bit more natural.
It surpassed our expectations because when you see something on paper, it's very hard to imagine what the finished product will look like.
If I was having another build, would I want New Dimension to do it? Yes. Would I recommend them to a friend? Yes.
So I lost the 8 stone in weight. That was a big thing to me, to lose that weight.
Training legs today. How has the training been?
It's so easy to see PT as an expense that isn't necessary. I've had a few people say to me, oh, why do you spend your money on that? It is an investment not only for that session but for the rest of your life.
Especially
in the last year, my training and mindset towards it has completely changed. I love it for the way that it makes me feel. It's my improvement in mood, having a hobby and something that I love to do now as well.
Really hit you,
a family member of mine only said last week, oh, you like going to the gym, don't you? You seem to go there a lot. And straight away I snapped back and I said, I don't like it, I love it, and I live for it now. It's just such a big part of my life. I can't imagine being without it now. And Dan's a big part to thank for that.
QuickSmart Home's construction module may look like a shipping container, but it is in fact only a distant relative. QuickSmart use large-scale manufacturing techniques to produce complex building modules to meet the specific needs of the customer and building users. Following closely supervised high-volume prefabrication with stringent quality controls to meet Australian and other standards, the modules are effectively transported to site for assembly. Designed to withstand the stresses and strains associated with any location or situation, QuickSmart's buildings are strong enough to build to over 10 stories. Our innovative process delivers our customers with high-quality, large-scale living space solutions in an unprecedented timescale, which turns conventional construction on its head. QuickSmart Homes, combining quick and smart to provide high-quality living space.